Hello, I'm Tracy Lang from Miller Fall Protection. This is Ray Shook. We're going to spend a few minutes demonstrating the proper use of a release step. And I think the first thing we should do is really explain why you would need to wear one, why it benefits you. The problem is called orthostatic intolerance or suspension trauma. And after you've fallen in a harness, what can happen is that after you're suspended for a few moments, you'll actually start to become dizzy, you can actually pass out. If you're not rescued quickly enough, it can be a dangerous situation. The best way to probably demonstrate that is you've all seen videos of the bridegroom standing on the altar. He's standing there with his legs dead straight, he's not moving an inch, and after a few minutes he just simply faints. That's orthostatic intolerance. What's happened is that the blood is actually drained from his brain, gone down into his legs. If he doesn't move his legs, the muscles aren't pumping the blood back out of them, so that actually will pull into your legs. What happened is, as that man has the blood pools in his legs, it's drained from his brain, he's simply fainted. He's embarrassed, but in a few minutes he'll recover. If you're hanging from a harness and the blood pools in your legs and you faint, you can do nothing then to help your own rescue or help your rescuers. The release step is actually designed to preclude that from happening. I'll install it on this harness. You would go from the back strap, and there's simply a loop on this end of the piece. You would put the unit through the loop, pull it to make sure that it's snug, and then I'll let Ray actually do the rest of the attaching on this. This will fit onto virtually any harness as long as you're attached to the back strap itself. It can also be used on multiple harnesses. So if you change harnesses for whatever reason, you can have it on multiple harnesses. We'll demonstrate in a second Ray actually hanging from this so he can show you how it's deployed and then how you would adjust it. Okay, you can see we've got Ray hanging here now. It's not the most comfortable, but at least he's safe after his fall. What Ray's going to do is he's going to grab the release step, and I'm just unsnap it from himself. Then he's going to pull the pack off, the outside of the pack. I'm going to stop him from swinging. What you see is a step that's now been deployed. You can pull that sleeve down there from Ray since he's on your way. I'm going to ask Ray to put his other foot in. He pulled the one on the right side. He should probably put his left foot in. It just helps a little bit with the balance. What Ray will do now is on the outside, he's left with one strap, with a fluorescent orange tab on it. He'll simply be bending his knee and pull down on that strap. What will happen is, that'll shorten that up. Now he can actually stand in the harness. And I'm going to do it a little further now, right? And what that does is, it's moving his leg, it's pumping the blood from his leg back up into his heart. Now we put a second release step on the same harness. You can use both, it adds a little bit of comfort. Why don't you go ahead and deploy the second one, Ray? Makes it just a little bit more comfortable. One will work and will stop orthostatic intolerance from happening. But two, just allow you to have a little bit better balance. Now what you'll do, Ray, is you just put the other foot into the stirrup. You'll tighten that down the same way. Then you'll stand up. What happens, you can see that it takes a lot of the weight off of the back of the harness. So physically it's a little bit more comfortable. He's able to actually stand. More importantly, it allows him to keep the blood circulating in his legs. And that'll keep the blood flowing to his heart and to his brain. At that point, as OSHA requires, you should have a plan to be rescued within 15 minutes. He can do 15 minutes like this with no problem whatsoever.